When you think of racing games, you probably think of Need for Speed, one of the juggernauts of the industry. Though it has fallen from grace now, once upon a time they were on top of their game with titles like Hot Pursuit, Underground, and the coveted Most Wanted. But one title that slipped people's recollections is Carbon, the awkward middle child between the titans of Most Wanted and The Run. Like any racing game, Carbon also offers a lot of cars along your journey to make your experience more pleasant. But what if you just wanted to stick to the starter car? Is that even possible? Can you beat Need for Speed Carbon with only the starter Camaro? Alright then, get ready bitches, this is a starter car only playthrough. None of that Murcielago, Pagani Zonda, Corvette shit. Good old American muscle straight from the late 60s. We start off with this cutscene of the protagonist in the past racing against the other shit bosses. Some shit goes down, they get EMP'd, and we escape in the alleyway with the red bag. Nikki got snatched the fuck up though, damn. Present day, we're being chased by Cross with us driving that iconic BMW. Only get to drive the shit for 5 seconds before it's totaled though. So fucking stupid. After getting our shit reamed by Cross, Darius shows up with this gem.
I don't remember asking for your help, Croc.
Nikki arrives and gets held back in the most suggestive way, and Darius wants us to clean up the city by racing for him. Nikki drives us to an undisclosed location where we meet Neville, and we get to pick our car. You already know I'm going straight for that fucking Camaro. Nikki and I watch Neville spin out. Neville says this gem.
Just listen to her. And I'll stick around and I'll help out. Make sure she's not too hard on you.
And then we go through the tutorial. Nikki shows us all 3 wingman types and quickly exits stage right with the meanest thing ever said.
I'm done wasting my time on you. Later, Neville.
Well, guess it's just you and me.
As we cruise down the strip with Neville, conversing on prior activities, we get rolled up on by the police, and Neville goes apeshit on those oinks. You can't call him that. Yes, I can. He then divvies up the attention while I make an escape. 2 cops down and outrunning the third, and after a short drive with the most early 2000s GPS system guiding me, I arrived at the safe house where we get the Neville cutscene. After Nikki explains the basic premise of the game, we do our first race and then get the attention of Angie.
Yeah, I heard you were in town. Go back where you came from.
Yo, this is the same bitch? How? Anyway, we get the Angie cutscene. Our first boss introduction. I fuck up on a checkpoint race. Change the car to the best color ever invented, and if you don't think so, you're lying. Now for some racing. Who the fuck brought a Mercedes? A pointless crew change happened, and I moved on to my first circuit with the most circa 2000s cutscene ever conceived. After crossing the line, Angie got a little salty at that.
Keep racing through my territory and I'll waste you and your reputation.
Salty little gobshite. But her ride is sweet as hell though. Headed back to the garage, we slap some engine, transmission, and nitrous upgrades on this bad girl before headed out to do some more races. After that Lollapalooza, we get our second Nikki encounter and we get this comedy.
Neville, why don't you go get me something to drink?
Sure. What, like a soda or something?
How about some options?
And we get the fucking Sal cutscene. Fuck yeah!
Tell me what it look like, tell me what it is. Tell me what it look like, tell me what it is. Tell me what it look like.
Okay, fun's over. You know what time it is. Nikki gives us a crash course on not crashing on this course, and we finally go to the canyons for the first time. My favorite part of the game. Absolute show off.
Can I get you to seniority response, please?
So, are you gonna say anything? Say what? The Camaro went round and round. Shut the fuck up. Had to spice things up, so I made some needed modifications to the Camaro to help it stand out a bit. Sal, you fucking idiot! Eventually, finally garnered enough attention for Angie to hunt us down. If you fuckers like over-the-top intros, you'll love this shit.
You should have stayed away. Whatever anyone thought of you then, there's not gonna be any doubt now.
What is she smiling for? Whose girl is this? Then Nikki explains my favorite race ever in any game. It's a lot more fun than it looks, trust me. Crashed into this bitch accidentally on purpose and ended up passing her, but not long enough. Chargers, man. Fucking Chargers. Drove so well, left her speechless. I ended up winning her car even though I couldn't use it, so that was cool. Definitely didn't inspire any negative feelings or anything. I then drove to meet Samson and the fucker got so impatient, double calling me when I was 5 feet from the place. Asshole. Yeah, he looks like one. Samson explains that he saw a cop let the protagonist go while all the other racers got busted, and that led to the mistrust they have now. Who knew shady things leads to disconnect? Yeah, fuck would've thought. We then get the Samson cutscene. Oh yeah. Bitch, shut up, that's my fucking thing. More upgrades, and then a turf war. Look at all them fucking cars. Damn. I then make the necessary modifications to complete the rest of this game with some sort of dignity. What can I say? I like showing off. Showing off or crashing into walls, dumbass. We finally meet Wolf with that bangin' TFK soundtrack. I could murder endless fuckers to this tune. Dude, don't forget the Wolf cutscene. Fuck the Wolf cutscene.
11 o'clock, who's ringing my phone? I'm just cool, laid back like Nina Simone. And that's fresh, fresh, fresh. And that's fresh, fresh, fresh.
After that, I decided I'd go ahead and trigger Kenshi, trouncing on his territory terribly, taking terrain temerariously, then thereafter attracting the attention of adversarial attrition. You're normally really good at that, but that was kind of a stretch, not gonna lie. Fuck you. Then Kenji and his gaggle of assholes cut us off with this cringy ass line.
I heard you were back in town. Now I want to hear you're gone.
Eventually, I won enough races to be worthy of Nikki's attention. Women only want you when you do well, the fuck? She explains on the night of the race that we still have zero context of that the bag of money was switched, pointing more towards us being framed. I wonder by who? Why the fuck are we even doing this anyway? This is a boring ass video. Half of you motherfuckers left after 30 seconds and the other half left 30 seconds after that. Is anyone even still watching? Hello? After a long time, Kenji finally got pissed enough to come looking for us with this early 2000s line.
You remember me, right? I don't think you do. If you did, you would be sitting here right now. It's your last chance to face reality and back off.
What's the matter, Kenji? I thought you said no one could beat you in a canyon race. Seems like you got your shit rocked to me.
No way, punk.
Yes way, punk. After failing to get his car, we got the best wingman in the game. Are you saying that because she's Asian? What? No. She's just... Shut the fuck up. We know what you're about. Don't make me unprivate that cringy ass video you made back in 2016. Is that an AE86? After some more racing, it was time to change the car to a color people actually like, not some dumbass purple. Hey, purple is the best color. No one has ever said that. And then after getting distracted on how much longer this land ship of a Charger was than a Camaro, it was back to the grind this game is. God.
I think you're mistaken. This area is for serious drivers, not thieves and cowards.
Ooh, what a one-liner, Wolf. How long did it take you to come up with that one? Being sarcastic is my deal. Get your own thing. But you are my own thing. Oh, so now you want to get meta, huh? And just like that, we angered the wolf. Well done, us. Well done, us.
You made me wait. I'm just surprised you were stupid enough to show up at all.
Yo, how are these Aston Martins, Chargers, and RX-8s letting a Camaro lead them so badly? We're just better.
Yeah, like that'll last.
Words spoken before tragedy.
I let you win.
Right, sure you did. We then picked up Colin for the final wingman in this dumbass game, and he reveals that the bags were switched. But fuck all that, what is that outfit, dude? So now we go meet Darius. You guys know what's going to happen, right?
Well, things have progressed a little further now than I thought possible, and I'm gonna have to cash you out. Then sit around while you were encroaching on my territory? Greed's always been your problem. This city is mine, and it's time for you to disappear again.
What? Darius was against us the whole time. I know, right? Who could have seen that coming? Nikki then, in her infinite wisdom, finally put the pieces together, and just like that, we get the actual best wingman in the game. If you don't think Nikki is peak, then fuck your opinion. I mean, but she isn't. Fuck your opinion. Darius then finds out about Nikki's betrayal and puts those 3 losers from earlier in 3 brand new cars.
Too much hype, man.
Run up in the game like White everybody keep saying you heard he's guys for me in the game and I for the bike. Let's 3-5-0. Never guys could never 3-5-0. Sway, run away from the U to the K, run away Cardi up in the G. Oh, boys, everyone's a bad man. I'm right, boys, everyone's a bad man.
Now this is where the game got hard. I wasn't even winning anymore. Yumi was. Who knew a Camaro couldn't hold a candle to Lamborghinis and shit? Speaking of Lamborghinis, here we see a lesson in hubris. Did you really think a 69 Camaro could beat a Lamborghini Murcielago on a twisty, tight turnpike? Tramp, try to transcend those thoughts or you'll surely sound stupid, stupid. With how in over my head I feel, I decided to go blue to represent how sad this is making me. It may not look like it, but this game got a lot harder in this section. Eventually, I managed to somehow overturn all the territory and got the most threatening foursome invitation ever. Oh shit, Darius will be at it too? So it's a 5-some. That's a lot of fucking dudes though. Yeah, that's 4 dudes and 1 woman. Bitch, I'm not a dude. I'm a harbinger of darkness. Since this is the final boss, I'm gonna take y'all through it. Started off, I blasted past these suckers and maneuvered around the corners like a bat out of hell. I knew Kenji would give me the most trouble, so with that in mind, I started crashing into every wall, even in slow-mo. But somehow we finished and made it to the sprint race, and fishtailing all over the place. I decided to restart. Nobody saw that. Kenji was giving me the most trouble, but I somehow managed to outrun 3 high-performance cars on the highway straight. This was the most tense I had felt the entire game, knowing these 3 cars could pass me at any point. Kenji started ramming me, then I messed up, crashing into the arrow wall and losing my lead. I couldn't get it back, so I restarted. In this challenge for the final race, losing the lead at any point is a death sentence. Third try, I was off to a good start, then crashed into a minivan and Wolf took the lead. Fourth try, I fought Wolf off and narrowly kept the lead, but on the highway, they made that gap up with Kenji behind me as usual. Wolf passed me for a bit, but luckily crashed. Unluckily, I crashed into a car and he took the lead. Using speed breaker around the corner, I was almost able to catch him, but he was just too fast. Second corner, I stole back the lead, messed up and lost a bunch of speed, and at the last second, Wolf stole the race. Fifth try, I crashed into a taxi. Sixth attempt, all was going well. They made up a bunch of distance on the highway as to be expected, and Kenji passed me for a bit, but I slammed him into a wall. Wolf passed me on a turn and walked away from me. I wrestled with him for a bit, but messed up, allowing him to escape even further while Angie and Kenji ran tag team on my ass. Using speed breaker around the corner, I thought that would give me enough momentum to catch Wolf, but with him 3 seconds ahead and flipping on one of the last turns, I restarted again. Seventh try, good start, 2-second lead, passed the log truck, but kept that lead. I was in my Honda Element right now, taking turns as quickly and as elegantly as I could. Wolf's insane speed brought him to my back bumper, and he nearly passed me. I slow-moed around the corner and managed to shake him, dodging cars and slow-moing another turn. I slow-moed another corner and Wolf was right on my ass, but by some miracle I took the last 2 turns perfectly and beat the lackeys. Now it was time to face D-Dog himself.
You know, I spent that money that you got framed for. I bought Nikki everything that you couldn't.
Darius bragged that he was Mr. Steal Your Girl this whole fucking time, so I was determined to wipe that smug grin off his fat fucking face. I had a good start, but he soon passed. I then slammed him into a wall for that maneuver, which brought him back in front of me.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh yes I do, fucker, believe it. I managed a good lap time, and all was going well, but my nerves were getting to me. I kept crashing into every fucking wall in existence, which allowed Darius to take the lead. And stay with it. Second try, I had the launch right and a sufficient lead on him, but he soon caught up because his car is fucking nuts. I finished the first lap and led him on the second, and somehow managed to do it, with him screaming out no like a little bitch. Now on to the canyon. We get the mean shot of the Audi R8 next to this lowly Camaro, and Darius foreshadows my fate.
No one can touch me.
Taking off, he lost me on the beginning hairpins, and I wasn't gaining nearly enough points. With all these smug looks, it was really pissing me off, and I eventually made it to the end with just 84,000 points. I then fell off the canyon. Second try, I finished with 91,000. He then took those 91,000 from me. Third try, crashed. Fourth try, yep, you guessed it, fucking crashed again. Fifth try was my best run at 98,000 points, but that didn't matter because he took all those from me. Sixth attempt was 98,000 again, and I sat in contemplation, knowing that he would take all 98,000 from me like you take lollipops out of kids' mouths. But I soldiered on valiantly and gave it my best attempt, turning every corner like a seasoned veteran and showing Darius the ass end of this 60 shitbox. He then showed me what he thought of that by taking all of my points earlier than he ever had previously. I then exited the race, thinking it would save at that point, but of fucking course it didn't. So, throwing in the towel, I headed back to the safe house and admired my failure. I did not beat Need for Speed Carbon with only a Camaro, but maybe you can.